Hey, this is Jared with the App Podcast. We're going to take a look at three numbers. Three numbers is more than just a currency converter. It's a unit converter, a tip calculator, and a calculator, and a place that you can take some notes. So the app here opens up in the currency converter tool, and so we can scroll through different currencies and convert them. So let's say that we've got the US dollar and we want to find out some information about converting it to Japanese yen. So let's type in that we've got $525 and we want to see what it is in yen. So we've got that right there, and we could do that all in any of these currencies that are listed here. We can click rates to update our rates. It goes out to the internet and updates the rates. Have an information tab right here with appearance, so I could save those preferences and get out. Now we can go over into the converter and convert something like square meters to square kilometers. Type that in. And then we have some modifiers here: area, length, speed, temperature, volume, weight. So we've got a tip calculator here, which you see in other apps, but what makes this tip calculator kind of neat is that it's got information based on where you're at, because this is a currency converter, which means that you're probably needing it because you may travel or find yourself in places where you need to know the conversion rate. So click on the question mark here, and we've got continents and countries. It's like, let's go for North America really quick, and it tells you what the expected tip rates are based on different countries, because here in the US the suggested is 15%. If you're a good guy, maybe 20% as a tip. I don't know, somewhere in there. And so in different countries that is different. On average, from what I'm seeing, 10 to 15% throughout everything that I've looked at so far. But it's nice to know, taxis, dining, and bars, what percentage is expected, so that way you are not offending anybody. I think that is really cool. So let's dismiss that and go back and say our bill was $65.23. We can go and adjust our amount to tip here by the percentage that you see showing up over on the side. So say we were going to tip 18%, it would give us that amount right here. If we wanted to round that off, we could do that. And then if we needed to split it a couple of ways, we could do that as well. So one of the cool things is you could take any amount that shows up here and drag it up to one of these boxes. And when you do that, when you start to drag, you'll notice that there's a little connector that follows you and then adds that amount there. So we can go over to the calculator and we could bring these totals down. See, I just brought that total down, and I can add it to this other total that I had there, and then hit equals and drag that total up to the top. And then go over to notes, because say I needed to write some sort of a note reminding me of these amounts. Like for say, let's drag that one down. Oops, it's not dragging down for some reason. Anyway, so let's say dinner with friends, and that I needed these dollar amounts to show up here in this note, which these are going to be brought into the note anyways. So I'll hit done, and I have my note here. Now this note I can publish, and clicking that, it'll download the notes. I can download the notes using Bonjour enabled networks, and it gives me the address that I would want to type in for that. I can go over to my computer now and type in that information, or type this in, and it would bring that note up. So I hit stop publishing, and it does stop that publishing. So you've got a currency converter here, you've got a unit converter, a tip and calculator. Tip calculator and calculator, and a place to keep notes, all for 99 cents. So 3 numbers is a currency converter, unit converter, tip calculator, note taker, 99 cents. And as you could see, it's a lot more than just that. It also kind of gives you some information that you would probably have to buy some sort of a travel book to know, like, you know, what it is, what good amounts it is to tip in certain parts of this world and stuff like that. Basically, you know, that kind of etiquette. So 99 cents is well worth that. So if you're a traveler, this is definitely something that I could see being extremely useful to you, as I know it would be for me if I was traveling. So check out 3 numbers. It's 99 cents in the App Store, and we'll see you next time on the App Podcast.